Everybody's Golf.
Every Sony gaming device has seen an Everybody's Golf title release on it, so when the PS4 was announced, one of the games I could simply not wait to play was Everybody's Golf.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go!
Although it is a bit late in the console's life cycle, with others releasing within a year or two of the gaming platform being on the market, Everybody's Golf represents a new generation leap in the series.
Nice shot. You're amazing.
So much is new and so much is the same that I could just not put it down. Give me a casual interpretation of something boring and I'm sold. Everybody's Golf is a fantastic sports game that is teeming with personality, so much that every shot I took, I slowly whispered to myself, "Nice shot." And when I won a 9-hole round, I could not help but grin at my character that I created. Gone are the preset characters in the series. As you might not know, prior to the latest PS4 release of the game, Everybody's Golf used to include a roster of golf players to choose from and play with and against. But now there's free reign to create anyone or anything that your heart desires. Using a list of presets and clothing options at the start, you can truly mold your character to anything you wish.
Yeah. It's time.
I personally went for an elf-looking hybrid with a huge smile and some really over-the-top, amazing anime eyes. As you progress through the game, you unlock more customization items like clothes, hair, shoes, and even stances that are basically your character's unique personality. Selecting a swing to complement your style is ideal, but you could totally choose to act like a 6-year-old and swing like a 70-year-old. And that just goes to show the sheer amount of customization options in the game. Whilst there are so many, they never really impact your playstyle. Rather, they give you a unique look to set yourself apart on the course. Everybody's Golf is divided into 3 parts. You have your single player game mode where you'll go around and compete against AI across various courses. You then have turf wars and online modes where you go into lobbies to compete against other players. And lastly, you have the open course mode that lets you and some friends head to an open world-like course to play around and compete for online leaderboards. Personally, the open course was by far my favorite in the game, as I could easily just carry on competing on the same hole to improve my rankings. Throughout the whole time, I collected coins and gems, and when I got bored, I just head back home and spent my money. The open course mode is the post-game content here, as you can head into each featured course every day, compete for a leaderboard spot, and come back the next day and get your rewards like items and gold. There's seriously no end to it, as you will always have something to do. It's also here that other players online are walking around and doing their own thing. Everybody's Golf social aspect of the game is one of the best I've seen in ages and takes some inspiration from the MMO games and the way they handle their social hubs. The main game's single player mode is also teeming with content, as you need to compete in competitions, which then grants XP, and after a set amount, a challenger will unlock that you need to beat in order to progress further. As you progress through these set competitions, you will learn more about the game's mechanics, unlock each versus challenger's clothing and items to use on your character, and get a better grasp of how the game works. The best thing about Everybody's Golf is that it simply stayed the same. Even past the new customization options and social spaces, the game's core golfing mechanics are better than ever without even having to change anything. When teeing off, you get to choose the spot where you want to select your tee. The same old power bar that runs across the bottom of your screen comes up, and you get to choose how hard you want to hit the ball and then time your positioning just right to hit that sweet spot. It's a tried and tested way of playing golf in the series. For both newcomers and veteran players, this experience is just perfect. Every new course in the game was absolutely stunning to play on, and no matter how many times I replayed the same hole, the game's smooth visuals and great sound made it feel very welcoming every time. Playing on the PS4 Pro, there were 2 graphical options to choose from: the 60 frames per second 1080p mode or the 4K 30 frames per second mode. Both of these brought out the best of the game's visuals. That, along with the new Hdr Support, brought each course to life. Water shimmering in front of my screen as I prepped to take the shot, and even when I decided to take a stroll around the course, the highlights and lowlights from the distant buildings were stunning to look at.
Okay.
But wait, there's even more to do in the game than just golf, as Everybody's Golf has added a new fishing mechanic and even golf cart racing. Because seeing as we can't do it in real life, let's do it in the game, am I right? Whilst these are side game modes to play, they still offer a great break from the world of golf. There's even a full fish encyclopedia to fill up while you fish and catch across from the various courses. Everybody's Golf has reworked its formula and it's paid off in every way. While it moves in a new online and social direction, the game's core mechanics are better than ever by staying true to what makes the series so great, being an awesome golf game.